Hi Cancer, this is your reading with me for July Love 2020. I hope you are doing well and I hope you are keeping safe. So we're going to see what is coming through for July, and happy birthday to those of you sun sign Cancerians that have birthdays in July. And also, if you would like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention items are on my Etsy store. So I'm wearing a few of the different bracelets here. I'm wearing the love ones, I'm wearing the singles one, I'm also wearing the twin flame one. There is also a soulmate one, but I didn't put that one on today. But they're all on my Etsy store. There's also hand embroidered intention cards, which you can put under your pillow in your wallet or your purse. Yep. And yep, they're hand embroidered. There's lots of different ones for different areas of your life as well. These are all meditated with. They're sage. They're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. They are made by none other than me. And yeah, so that is what we have. And international shipping, the link to my Etsy store will be down below. Check out the reviews section as well if you want to see how other people have seen results with these items. And that is pretty much that. So let's get started. Cancer, this deck is called the Smith-Waite Borderless deck. I get a lot of questions on the cards I use, so I thought if I just mention it here, then it's a good thing. Alright, let's begin. Cancer, what do we see for July Love 2020? Also, do check out your other sign readings as well. So if you're here for your sun sign, you can check out your moon, your rising, your Venus sign. I think that it can be quite helpful as well, because you might be able to gain more information on the month. And also, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, maybe your other sign readings will. So let's see. Five of Wands. Are you confused, Cancer? Are you confused? Okay. Oh, okay. I feel like this is a reading that you should watch if you're confused. You know, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. The message is so clear cut to the point where it's like, okay, well, I think I could just give you the message in 2 cards, but of course we're going to do a full spread. So I just feel that if you are confused, there is an answer that is coming your way in July. There is a message coming your way. And I feel like you're going to know exactly where you stand in a situation in regards to love. So if you have been in a situation with someone, or you have had conversations with someone and you've been really confused perhaps as to how things have left off, or you're unsure as to what you mean to this person, or what they, mean in just in general, you might be feeling like, I don't know what this person's doing. I don't know what this person feels. I don't know where I stand. I feel like you're going to get a message where you're going to know where you stand with this person. You're going to know how they feel about you. You're going to know what they want to do and take next. And that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. Like, this is very, very confusing. Do you know what? When I look at this card, I always feel like these people are trying to put up a tent or something. There was a meme that I saw on Instagram. And ever since I saw that meme, I just always, like, when I look at this card, I just feel like these people are putting up a tent and they're so confused as to how to put up a tent. The thing is, when I say certain things, sometimes they actually do resonate. So if that whole tent situation resonates with anyone, I will be totally mind blown. Do let me know in the comment section below. But basically, that's the confusion here, all right? I, for one, do not know how to put up a tent, so I would be this kind of level confused. I'd be like, oh, how and why, and, what does this mean, and, where do I stand, and how do I do this, and, it's pretty confusing. So that's the kind of confusion where if you're feeling that confusion, I feel like you're going to get an answer in July. I feel like you're going to know what is going on now. You have got the Mercury retrograde also in July, which of course brings interesting spikes of communication. It can definitely give us answers at such an unexpected time, right? Which is quite interesting. We got a card that was just dangling on the edge. Let's see. Okay, so we've also got the Death card and the Three of Wands as well. We've got the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, all of the cups. Okay, so this is you feeling lonely. This is you feeling like, okay, I feel left out in the cold. I don't know what's happening. Perhaps having so much anxiety that you're trying to read between the lines, or you're trying to read between the swords. Whatever it is, there's a lot of confusion here where you may feel like, oh my gosh, has this connection ended? But I feel like there's going to be a transformation, there's going to be a rebirth of some sort, because this death card also represents transformation, it represents change, it represents progression. I really, really see it. I see something here. So it could be that it happens I'm seeing 3. So I feel like there's this energy of like a third in July. So it could happen in, I feel like maybe the 3rd week of July. That's just an energy that I'm picking up on, where you may be waiting until like the 3rd week and then something happens at that point and you get your answers, because I still see these fives, of course. So to me, it's sort of in the first portion of July, you may feel confused. You may feel like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I feel stressed. I'm not sure where I stand. You may feel like you're waiting. You may feel abandoned and left out and lonely and just like, oh, I don't know. So if you feel like that, Cancer, it can be because, of course, that energy can also be in July. But I do feel very much so that I feel like in the 3rd week there's something quite significant that's going to happen, where it's going to be like death to rebirth, and you're going to know exactly where you stand, especially with the Lovers here. You're definitely going to get some form of communication, some form of interaction, some kind of something. I know that's so, wow, Moonlight, you're so descriptive. I know. Well, there it is, right? There's something coming. There's something coming. I feel like it's quite social, because the Three of Cups is quite a social card, and especially if perhaps you've been stuck in a third-party situation or you felt like an option to this person, you're going to understand, and you're definitely going to know that you're not an option here. There's something about that really coming through. And then the Seven of Cups here is sort of starting to see everything in front of you. So you may get a lot of dreams and signs and synchronicities and repeating numbers, and you know, at the beginning that might drive you insane, but then eventually it sort of makes sense to you later on. Once you have these answers from this person, you'll be like, wow, you know, that was the universe trying to tell me that there's definitely something more in all of this. So these fives here really represent that. The fives represent change, and you've got plenty of those fives, and you've also got progression from the 4 to the 5 here. 4 to the 5 of Cups, which also shows them coming towards you and giving you something, whether that literally is a gift, whether that literally is communication, or giving you their feelings, or giving you even perhaps them saying like, okay, let's try this, let's see how things go further forward, or let's have a proposal. Well, not so let's have a proposal, let me give you a proposal, let me give you something. Because for some of you, you may be really confused, and you may have been thinking like, oh, we've been together, but you know, I just feel so confused, like, are things going to go any further? Are they not? So there's that kind of energy also coming through. And the Hanged Man here, Neptune is in retrograde, full on retrograde in July. So Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. So this just goes to show that there's this sense of awakening. There is this sense of progression. There is this sense of movement that I'm picking up here as well. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. So if you're confused, all right, I pick it up. I definitely pick it up, and it's the first thing I mentioned, right? And you've also got some really, really strong energies in regards to then this person coming towards you and giving you enough information so that you're no longer confused. I see here like a full-on rebirth in that sense. So this is your reading, Cancer. If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy. Ta-da! All the information is in the description box below, and do take care of yourself and stay safe and have a lovely day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye.